ways that you can do a nightstand. So you are going to take us out of our comfort zone and introduce new items that you might want to use, including this, a console table.
Yeah, like you don't have to just think I'm going to the bedside table section at the furniture store.
Yes.
You can look in other areas. So this, like you said, is a console table, kind of the thing you might see in a front hall normally or behind a sofa. But I love this idea for space where we need enough space, right? But it's basically doing double duty. One end is dedicated to the lamp for bedside reading, etc. And then the other side is for your computer. You have a little stool so you can pull it out and do work. So it's a great small space idea, or at least somewhere where you have ample space beside the bed, right?
Absolutely.
I call this look kind of boho, new boho, and that's why we sort of accessorized it with lots of exotic objects. I think it's great to have a box near your bedside table so you can store things that you don't want to see, like your pills and your potions and all those things you want to get out of the way.
That's right. So it doesn't look all cluttered, right?
Yeah.
Because a bedside table can get that look
and
if
one
you're not
other
careful.
thing, Tracy.
Yes.
Baskets. These ones are from Pimlico, actually, and I think it's fun to have baskets handy for blankets, again, for stashing things that you don't necessarily want to see, and it just adds another exotic touch.
Your little presentation pillows. You know, it's nice to have a place to put all of that. Okay, so now we have a cart.
Yes.
It's a bar cart?
So this is a bar cart.
I would like this in my room.
I did this at my, I know, because then you can have a cocktail and feel like it's okay. Bedside. I actually did this for my sister's new place. We got her a vintage bar cart similar to this one. And I love this because you can maneuver it. It's on wheels, so you can move it around really easily. You've got 2 shelves for easy access because they're open. Again, of course, you need your Hermes box for a glamorous look. This lamp is actually from LT, and I love the ribbing in it and the glass, which just has a lovely translucent effect. I think the overall look with the bar cart, this particular bar cart, is very glamorous. So it's a completely different approach than what we saw here.
I like that you've gone with 2 very substantial lamps too, because if you are a big reader, and I am, you need the right lamp beside you. That's going to give you that light for reading. So now we move to a very, this is pretty.
I know, isn't that cool?
A different look for your bedside table.
Yeah, this is kind of transitional. We have a table from LT again, but this is very classic, like your deep woods, your mahogany with a little bit of gold trim. I like this because it's got an open shelf again, but pairing it with a sort of vintage modern lamp. This is actually an antique, so it's that idea of you can mix traditional with modern to get that transitional look, and it's low enough. Like if you look at these ones, they're a little bit higher. You need to have a higher bed for those. For this one, you can have a low bed, and that's one thing you should be thinking about when you're picking your bedside table is how high is my bed? Is it a low modern bed, or is it a high, 4-poster bed? It doesn't always have to be the same height.
That's right. You've got to go out there with your measurements because you don't want to be putting your water down here.
Or vice versa.
Or up there. It makes sense to measure that before you go out and purchase this. Now we've got this gorgeousness. Calling this shabby chic?
I'm calling this shabby chic, which is still a look that's going. Again, very summery, beachy, right? I love this sort of weathered look feel and the distressed top. This is from Cocoon, as is the lamp. And I love this idea of thinking about a bureau bedside, especially when you need extra storage. So you can have lots of drawers to store more of your stuff and keep it next to your bed. I love this lamp too. It's kind of like a plaster effect, and the pop of white against the gray. I know.
There's something very beachy about this. I love this. And now we know how to clean this after Brian's segment.
That's right. Brian,
Use the lint roller, people. So think outside the box when it comes to your bedside table, and you can have some fun, maybe even some extra storage possibilities. Thanks, Suzanne.
You're welcome.